Assalamu alaikum everyone, Ahmed and Jim here from EA Sports and welcome back to my channel. So everyone, in today's video we will be talking about some new things which have happened in the cricketing world everyone. And this new news which has just come in about the Kabul Cricket Stadium everyone. A new stadium in Afghanistan is about to be made everyone. Yes, it's about to be constructed with approximate 40,000 spectators everyone. It's about to be a world class stadium. We will be talking about that, and Babar Azam will be coming back tomorrow in the test squad for Pakistan against Bangladesh everyone. So everyone, and we will be talking about Naid Rana as well, and we will be comparing him to the bowling attack of Pakistan everyone. Now of course there is no fast paced bowler for Pakistan anymore, and there is no bowler in Pakistan who can bowl at the speed of 140 kilometers per hour. The lowest they can get or the highest they can get is around till 130 kilometers per hour everyone. So without wasting any time, let's get to the first topic. And the first topic is the new Kabul Cricket Stadium of Afghanistan, everyone. So, yes, everyone, here I have the news in front of me. So, of course, they're working on a new world class cricket stadium, everyone. The budget is around 45 to 48 million USD dollars, everyone. It's a massive budget. And, of course, the dressing rooms will be world class. The whole sporting facilities will be absolutely top notch, not gonna lie. And the stadium itself will be highly secure, and around 40,000 spectators is not a small number everyone. It's quite a big of a number, and it shows that the stadium, it has a lot of capacity for to handle a lot of people, and a huge fan base can come in everyone. So it's about to be a big thing and achievement for Afghanistan. They're achieving their own T20 league, their own cricket stadium. So Afghanistan cricket is growing and everything, and I'm truly happy for them, and not gonna lie, they truly deserve it after so much tough time and after so much hard work these players did, the board did. And of course there can be some moments, some tough moments and some aggressive moments in cricket, but putting that aside, Afghanistan truly deserve it, man. And other than that, everyone, here we go. So first of all, there will be two additional secondary grounds for domestic players as well, everyone, domestic matches and trainings as well. And while there will be a masjid constructed over there as well, two domestic grounds and one big cricket stadium. Those two domestic grounds will be for training and will be for, the domestic matches and youth tournaments, everyone. The local tournaments of Afghanistan will take place in those two grounds, and the big matches, the big series Afghanistan will take place in that big stadium they're constructing and everything. And honestly speaking, it is honestly a really big achievement for Afghanistan. I'll say it again, everyone. Now, of course, there will be a high performance cricket academy as well, everyone, for player development, coaching, fitness, and analytics, everyone. Not gonna lie, the this new cricket academy will be really beneficial for the youth, for the talent of Afghanistan, everyone. The youth, the kids who are looking forward to becoming big names in the future. They'll get proper training, proper guidance, proper nutrition, and proper everything, everyone, towards the sport of cricket, and it will help them a lot in the future, and Afghanistan will grow into a more of a massive cricketing nation, everyone. Then, of course, other than that, the construction timeline, everyone, it is expected to take up to 6 years to fully complete. Of course, it's a big project for Afghanistan, and it will take more than 6 years or 6 years for this whole project to be constructed. Two additional domestic grounds, one big 40,000 spectator plus cricket stadium alongside with a cricket academy and on-site mosque, everyone, masjid. So, honestly speaking, I'm really hyped. Of course, future matches will take place in Kabul as well. Some series, maybe some ICC tournaments as well. Because there is already one ground in Kabul, everyone, known as the Kabul Cricket Stadium. It is a small ground compared to this new massive one around. This is the budget of this ground, everyone. The budget of the stadium is around 45 million US dollars, while the other one is only, the spectators are only 6,000 in the other one, Kabul Cricket Stadium, and it's quite small, and the budget was small as well. But this time, Afghanistan is not coming slow. They're coming really strong, everyone. So I'm really looking forward for to see this stadium come in place, and it's about to be a massive thing. Then, of course, it will be designed to meet ICC standards, everyone. Now, what they're working on, they're not working on something local, they're working on something international, everyone. And they'll make sure they meet on ICC standards so that they can host future tournaments here as well, everyone. Now, of course, one cricket stadium will be made that they'll make sure that they, in the other in the other cities of Afghanistan, everyone, they might decide to construct more and more cricket stadiums, everyone, after this one. Because if one project is successful, then they'll of course try to expand it all over the city of Afghanistan and make Afghanistan a better cricketing nation and bring in the tournaments of ICC here as well in Afghanistan. And we might see Afghanistan hosting big ICC tournaments in the future as well, everyone. Then of course this will strengthen Afghanistan's image as well and everything. So this was it, everyone, for the Afghanistan Cricket Stadium in Kabul, everyone. 40,000 spectators, 45 million USD budget, everyone, around cricket academy and two additional domestic grounds alongside of it, and the on-site mosque as well. So a massive project by the Afghanistan government, everyone. Now, Babar Azam is coming. So now everyone, let's talk about Babar Azam. So everyone, Babar Azam, he's totally fit to play the second test against Bangladesh tomorrow on the 16th May 2026, everyone. Now everyone, Babar Azam, after making such a strong comeback in the PSL, 2 centuries, everyone, winning the trophy as a captain, and of course, after 7 to 8 years of strong downfall, he's coming back. And it is his first ever international match, not ever, but first international match after a strong comeback in the PSL, and after 7 to 8 years, he finally hit his 2 centuries, everyone. And of course, he will try to make a statement, and he will try to perform, everyone, and he will try to stay intact, and for the Pakistani cricket team, and he might try to, of course, he will make sure that the Pakistani uh, batting does not collapse like it did in the previous match, everyone, because of course Babar is bringing in experience, everyone. He's bringing in his strategy, his mindset, his whole around 15 to 16 years of experience in this match, everyone. Of course, this guy, he's an amazing T20 player, an amazing ODI player, an amazing test player, everyone. We've seen him perform in all three, everyone, especially his century against Australia a few years ago when they were playing a test match, everyone, and I believe so it was in Rawalpindi. Amazing performance by this guy, amazing, everyone. He made sure that everyone collapsed for him. Claps for him, not collapse, clap for him, yes, from clap. Now, Babar Azam, this guy over here, everyone. This guy over here. Okay, fine. This is a totally analysis point, and I don't know if this will be true or not. This is a prediction here. Now, if the pitch is unfortunately green, then it will might become difficult for Babar Azam to even survive for 5 balls here, because of course, man, when it comes to pitch and Bangladesh having big bowlers, like big fast bowlers like Nahid Rana coming in the previous match, he took 5 crucial wickets for Bangladesh, and such a match winning spell by him. Honestly speaking, was our bowling attack compared to Bangladesh's bowling attack is quite weak, and there is no bowler in Pakistan who can ball a ball of speed of 140 kilometers per hour, everyone. The best they can do is 130 or 135 kilometers per hour at this point. And honestly speaking, it's a shame for the Pakistani cricket team, for the premium fast bowlers, everyone, like Shaheen Afridi should be dropped tomorrow, and I'll make sure, not I won't make sure, but maybe the management might make sure of dropping him and putting him on rest and bringing Khurram Shahzad, everyone, because this is the time to give the youngsters a chance, everyone. These players have been on our heads for a long time, and they are totally destroying the cricket team, and they have to totally they have to quit, everyone. At this point, they have to quit in order for Pakistan to survive. But tomorrow, everyone, of course, a new Pakistani side is about to come, and we will see a totally different side of Pakistan as well. But everyone, the weather, it might rain, everyone. Okay, the weather conditions are so tough. The forecast is saying saying that the weather in Dhaka will bring in 5 days consistent of rain, everyone, and I do not want that. The whole match will be disturbed, but it will be fine. Not gonna lie. Let's hope for the best. While if you people enjoyed today's video, please do like, subscribe and share. Well, see you people in the next video everyone. Allah Hafiz.